Welcome to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and well, coming up in this edition, Black Stars head coach Otto Addo says that Ghana can beat any team at the World Cup.
I know that we can beat every team in the world. This one is for sure, and everybody knows that at the World Cup it will not come like maybe the whole world expect things to be.
Also, former President Dramani Mahama has charged the Black Stars to go ahead and beat Uruguay at the 2022 FIFA World Cup to get a revenge.
Brought Uruguay into our group again, you know. It will be sweet revenge if we score them. And so please, even if you don't beat anybody, Uruguay, just beat them for me.
More coming up here on Sports Update Ghana. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Now let's get into the details now, and Black Stars head coach Otto Addo says that Ghana has the chance to beat any team at the World Cup. Ghana has been placed in Group H at the 2022 FIFA World Cup and will come up against Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. Although Ghana has played Portugal in the past, losing to them at the 2014 World Cup, Coach Otto Addo is upbeat about Ghana's chances of beating Portugal and says that everything is possible, and says clearly that Ghana's game against Brazil was purposefully to give the Black Stars an idea of what to expect in their game against Portugal. Let's listen to him on that one in our interview with TV3.
Yeah, individually they are very, very good. So I think the test we had against Brazil was very, very good for us to show, on which level Portugal will also face us. And for us it's good to prepare well, to notify their strength, and then to have solution against it. We have to train solutions against their squad. We know how normally they will come. We will still analyze and monitor them, and hopefully we will have then the right solution to play against them. Surely I can't talk in public about what we're going to do especially, but I know that we will be good prepared, and we will find the right solutions to threat them as well.
So that's Black Stars head coach Otto Addo over there, and well, also in the interview he says that the second round of matches would be very tough, because if a team fails to win their first game, they'll come into their second game with all guns blazing, and says that well, the Black Stars will try their best to secure wins against Uruguay and South Korea after seeing off Portugal.
Next up for you will be against South Korea and then Uruguay. What are your chances?
I know that we can beat every team in the world. This one is for sure, and everybody knows that at the World Cup it will not come like maybe the whole world expect things to be. I think also the first games of us, but also of our opponents, will be very, very decisive on how to go on the second one. Because surely you will go different into a match if you need points, then, or if let's say your opponent has lost, then maybe if you have already 3 points or 1 point, it's a big difference. So the first match is very, very decisive, and from there we can know more actually to go on the how we go on the second match.
So that is Coach Otto Addo over there talking about Ghana's chances of making it out of the group stages at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. We are 24 days away from the World Cup, which commences next month, just 3 weeks away from that. Well, away from Coach Otto Addo, the former president of the Republic of Ghana, Dramani Mahama, has urged the Black Stars to go on and defeat Uruguay at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. According to him, Ghana has been given another opportunity to get a revenge over Uruguay, and to be a sweet revenge and a sweet victory for the Black Stars if they are able to beat Uruguay at the World Cup. He says that even if Ghana fails to win any match at the World Cup, they shouldn't leave the World Cup without defeating Uruguay. According to him, you'll be very, very happy if the Black Stars defeat Uruguay at the World Cup. According to him, sometimes he gets so much heartbreak following the Black Stars, but now he's a senior citizen, and well, he has decided on how to measure his emotions when watching the Black Stars matches. Let's listen to him on that particular one.
The last time we were playing with Brazil, you know, after the net 3 in the first half, I had to give up. And then I come back and ask, have we scored? Have we scored? But they had a good second half, you know. And normally with our team, it's settling in, settling down. When we go to a tournament, the first few matches, you know, it takes time for us to settle and play our real soccer. Unfortunately, we're in the group of death. I mean, the teams in our group are strongest. And look at what fate has made. Brought Uruguay into our group again, you know. It will be sweet revenge if we score them. And so please, even if you don't beat anybody, Uruguay, just beat them for me, you know. And let's pay Suarez back, you know, for what he did for us. But we wish you well.
So that is the former President John Dramani Mahama speaking when the GF Executive Committee decided to pay him a visit at his office and present some jerseys of the Black Stars to him. And away from the former President of the Republic of Ghana, well, some good news I have for you is that a Ghanaian sports journalist has been given the opportunity to become the stadium announcer at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Well, William Graham, who is a sports journalist and a senior commentator in the sports fraternity, will be the team announcer for Ghana at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. What this means is that, well, Willie Graham will be the one announcing the teams onto the pitch whenever they are coming to play a game, and when there are substitutes to be made and every that, William Graham is going to be the same man. You guys know Willie Graham very well. He's the man you can see in your video. And well, the other point that is very, very vital is that he'll be deciding on which songs to be played at the World Cup when Ghana is playing and all that. So you guys going to the World Cup, you guys should respect some Ghanaian music as well as some Afrofusion and all that. So Charlie, that is by way of updates for you guys here on Sports Updates Ghana. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because it's a nice community where we talk about sports. My name is Joseph Adamafiu, and it's a pleasure bringing you updates in sports.
Next up for you will be against South Korea and then Uruguay. What are your chances?
I know that we can beat every team in the world. This one is for sure, and everybody knows that at the World Cup it will not come like maybe the whole world expect things to be. I think also the first games of us, but also of our opponents, will be very, very decisive on how to go on the second one. Because surely you go different into a match if you need points than